Dear students, Namaste and welcome to today's English class of grade 9. Today we are in Unit 1, Lesson Grammar 2 and Writing 2. So we are almost at the end of Unit 1. Okay, let's start our today's class with Grammar 2 activities, okay? So what sorts of activities, exercises are there in Grammar 2? Let's check it out. Grammar 2. Exercise A. Use the correct form of the verbs given in the brackets to complete the sentences. So we have to complete sentences and put the correct form of verbs which are given in the brackets. Are you ready? Here is the first question. As per the schedule, the train leave at 3 o'clock. So what can we feel over here? What is the correct form of the verb leave? The correct answer is leaves, right? Good. Now let's move to number B. Look, that aeroplane is looking shaky. 8. So what can be the correct form of crash over here? What do you fill up with this blank? What do we put over here? What is the correct form of crash that fits into this blank? What did you say? Yes, the right answer is going to crash. Okay. So it's not only the correct form of this verb we have to write in the sentence, but not only form of this word, but what the group of words we may need, not only form of this word. Okay, so we might need group of words that fit into this blank. Look, that aeroplane is looking shaky. It is going to crash. Now number C. My daughter says she be a doctor when she is older. What to fill up over here? What did you say? Okay, yes. My daughter says she'll be a doctor. Okay, the required words here are will be. Okay, will be is the answer. Will be a doctor when she is older. Now let's move to number next. Number next is tomorrow be a sunny day according to the weather forecast. So what to fill up over here? Tomorrow will be again. Okay, tomorrow will be a sunny day according to the weather forecast. Now let's move to next number. Okay, E. E is in short dialogue form, and we have A and B in E. So A ask what do tomorrow evening. So what to fill up over here? What did you say? What's your answer? Are you sure? Okay. The right answer is are you doing? What are you doing tomorrow evening? Number B. B dialogue. Okay. Nothing special. Reply of the same question. Nothing special. I stay at home. The answer will be I will stay at home. Nothing special. I think I will stay at home. Next, it's stuffy here. Stuffy here. Don't worry. What is the right answer over here? Open the windows for you. What can be filled up? It's stuffy here. Don't worry. I will open the windows for you. Likewise, number G. On is driving. There is very little petrol left in the tank. The nearest petrol station is a long way from here. She run out of petrol. Run is the word, or run is a verb that we need to use over here. So which form? Let's see. Have you guessed? Okay, the right answer is she will run out of petrol. Okay. Now next, H number. Okay. There is a hole in the bottom of the boat. It is filling up with water quickly. What can be over here the answer? Sink. What can be the answer? Have you guessed? Okay, that's great. Is sinking. Is sinking is the answer. Okay, so we have come to the end of the exercises given in grammar 2. And have you noticed the structures that we used over there? Yes. You must have realized, yes, the structure, all the structures we practiced in grammar 1 in the previous class, the same structures exercises, the exercises were given in this based on the same structures. So let's talk about those structures once again over here. Structure wise, okay, this example, let's go to this example once again. The one given in the grammar 1, we discussed in grammar 1. Did you call your mother? Oops, I have forgotten. I'll do that. I will do it right now. The bus will arrive here soon. D. I can't decide what to wear tonight. I think I'll wear my pink sari. Okay. I'll do, will arrive, I will wear. You can see this what highlighted part, and this highlighted structure. Yes, we studied about this highlighted structure before. So you must have remembered. What is it? Tell me. Yes, the structure is in subject, will, shall plus verb 1, right? This highlighted part. And this is called simple future, right? This structure is called simple future. And okay, so the simple future refers to a time later than now, not now. It's in the future, obviously, and expresses facts or certainty. So it tells us about some facts and certainty. The simple future is used to predict a future event. It is also used for predicting a future event, the event that's going to happen in the future. For example, it will rain tomorrow. It will rain tomorrow. So prediction, this is the predictions, right? Subject, will, shall, verb 1 is simple future. As you can see, I will do, will arrive, I will wear. Some more examples. Let me give you some more example. You will win the lottery. You will win the lottery. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. She will help him tomorrow. He will be there soon. He will not. Won't call us. Will is all these sentences are in positive form. Will be. and when we add not over here, it becomes negative, right? Will not, and contracted form is want. Will not, the short form, contracted form want, kalas. And then I will not stay this hotel. I want. And then your mother will love you forever. Will you be my friend? Will you do me a favor? Okay, so these all structures are in simple future tense, right? Simple future tense. And positive statements. Positive statement, the structure of positive statement is subject, will, shall plus bhavan. And then negative statement, in negative form, subject, will, shall, not is added, right? Not plus bhavan. And then it can also be in question form. So question form structure is will comes front and subject bhavan. So in this way simple future tense works. Now look at here, present tense. Now present tense with future meaning. Okay, previously we talked about simple future. Now present tense but with future meaning. Simple present tense for scheduled events. So these statements are in simple future tense, but it conveys meaning of future. Okay, examples: the bus goes out at 5:30 p.m. These are already scheduled, already fixed. When does the concert begin? The plane leaves at 10:30 in the evening. Now look at these sentences, okay? Look at the sentences. Observe it. He is jumping. They are working in the field. I'm making cookies. So what have you found? Which structural sentences are these? Which tense? Yes. These are sentences state something that is happening. Okay, so these sentences state that something happening. That means these sentences are in which tense? Okay, yes, the structure is subject is am plus verb ing. You can see it clearly. They are in subject is am plus verb ing structure is there. So this structure is what? Present continuous tense. Okay, these sentences are in present continuous tense. He is jumping right now, jumping, working, are working, am making, going on, action. These are the actions which are going on in the present time. But now let's talk about the present continuous tense for the plans, for our arrangements. So in the sense of giving future meaning, okay, in the future meaning, these sentences, above sentences, we talked about the action that is going on now, okay, and here we are talking about present continuous tense for plans or arrangements. Look at here, examples. Are you doing anything on the weekend? Are you doing anything on the weekend? They are having a party at Christmas. My parents are coming to see us next week. So here we can say something happening in the future, near future. It means the use of present continuous tense for the future. Okay, it can also be used for the future sense meaning. So these express future plans. These kind of structures express future plans that is decided before the moment of speaking. Before the moment of speaking, it's already decided. Or express something that the speaker has already planned to do, already planned actions, already planned which is going to occur in the future. It's the structure is kind of going to future. It's called going to future. So it is not a separate tense. Okay, going to future, where there is use of going to. It is used when we talk about things that will happen in the near future. If something is happening in the near future, at that time we can use such kind of structure. Subject is or verb ing or going to. Okay, we can use either verb ing or going to form. Okay, use. It can be used for to make prediction, right? Make prediction. Going to structure. You can see here. See here. Be careful. The bee is going to bite you. Going to verb 1. Going to plus verb 1. It is used for making prediction. It is by structure. It looks like present continuous, but gives future meaning for making prediction. Be careful. The bee is going to bite you. Next one, watch out. This vase is going to fall on you. This vase is going to fall on you. And planned actions in the future. This is something we have already talked, but to make confirm, okay, I am giving you some more and more examples so how you can be clear. Planned actions. Mary is going to organize the celebration. Going to organize the celebration. I have bought my ticket. I'm going to fly to Florida. I'm going to make cake for my daughter's birthday. So these are examples. Some more cases like this time tomorrow, this time next week, etc. At 9 tomorrow, at 10 next Tuesday, etc. In 2 weeks, in 5 years, in 2 weeks time, in 5 years time. So will be plus verb ing. We use will be plus verb ing. Okay, we are talking about the next structure, that is will be plus verb ing. When, what is it? Will be plus verb ing. Which structure is it? Can you make a guess? Yes, that is future continuous tense. Okay, will be plus verb ing form. Here is actions in progress at certain time in the future. If some action continues, goes in the future, then we use such we use future continuous tense. Examples: this time next week, I will be traveling to Paris. Tomorrow at 10, you will be doing your exam. Will be traveling, will be doing. When you get off the train, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting at the platform. Future plans and arrangements. For future plans and arrangements, future present continuous tense or be going to structure. We will be coming next weekend. We are coming next weekend. They give the similar meaning, right? We will be coming next week. We are coming next weekend, next weekend. We will be leaving tomorrow at 8 a.m. We will be leaving tomorrow at 8 a.m. Now, future forms. Future forms like will, with, prediction as a whole. Okay, let's talk as a whole. Future forms. Will, with, will with prediction. We think something will happen. He will be a good doctor. I believe they will win this match. And sometimes the conditions, these are instant decision taken while speaking. We don't have sugar. I'll buy some then. We don't have some sugar, A says, and say B instead says I will buy some then. Promises and refusals. For promises and refusals, I will help you, but I won't lend you any money. Offers. I'll carry your bag. Shall I carry your bags? Suggestions like, shall we eat out today? Request. Will you open the door, please? Be going to. Predictions. We see present evidence. Slow down. We are going to have an accident. Look at the clouds. It's going to rain. Decisions taken before, now, intention or plans. Are you going to watch the game tonight? Present continuous in plans. Arrangements that have been made. I'm flying to New York tomorrow morning. I'm seeing the dentist at 6. We are getting married next week. Present simple. Timetabled events like the train leaves at 4 o'clock, the exam starts next week. Future time clauses. I'll when, as soon as, until, etc. I'll retire when I'm 70. Call me as soon as you arrive. So we talked about grammar 2 is also all about, okay, present continuous, going to future, simple future, future continuous. So this structure we talked about in grammar 2, so as well as in grammar 1 as well. All the exercises of grammar 1 and grammar 2, they are based on present continuous, going to future, simple future and future continuous. So here's the end of grammar 2. Now we move to the next task, that is writing. Okay, next lesson, next category is our writing 2. So let's quickly go through what is there in writing 2. Writing 2, okay, what is the task? Write a letter to your friend describing your travel plans for your upcoming holiday or visit. Take help from the following questions to write your letter. Okay, we are going to write a letter. Okay, for the letter, some guidelines should be there, and guidelines we are guided by these questions. Where do you plan to go? First of all, we need to be confirmed about where we plan to go. Who will you go with? Where will you stay? How long will you stay? Where are you going to? What are you going to see? Okay, according to these questions, we have to make some draft. We have to make draft. Here I have prepared the draft in this way, okay, to make easy. Where? Nagarkot in the center. Where? Okay. Then who mean who are going on in this trip or plan. Who are mean me and my family, me and family. Where are you staying at? Hotel, of course. How long? For 3 days. And what are you going to do there? Natural view, observing natural view, Muhan Pokhari. And then what are you going to do here? What are you going to do? Take many photos for memory. On the basis of this spider diagram, draft, now we have to write later. But before writing later, we have to focus some structure that we have been focusing from the beginning. You might have remembered this In speaking also we have practiced this. In the writing one also we have practiced for the writing paragraph. This structure we based on this structure, like I intend to, I'm planning to, I'm doing, I'll do, I'm thinking of. So we are not to miss this structure while writing this letter as well. Okay, what I have done is I have already prepared the letter. This is for the sample. You can also prepare on your own after reading this one. So what I do is I have prepared the letter, but this letter is in the strips, okay, in the form of strips. I'm going to paste these strips on the board, and then what you have to do is arrangement. You have to make arrangement. So I'm going to paste it on the board. Please look at the board. Now what we have to do is we have to arrange these different parts of letter, so how it will form a complete letter, to give the complete form of letter. So what comes in the beginning? What comes first? Yes, date and address. So this goes over here, right? Date and address first. Then after, what comes? Yes, salutation. Dear Nisha. Okay. Dear Nisha. After that, we need first paragraph. It means opening lines of the letter. So what could be the opening lines? Is it, I hope you will like my plan, or directly we can start with, I am planning to go trekking next week. What it could be? Or I thought to drop you few lines. Good. The starting line could be, I thought to drop you few lines, isn't it? Okay, so it goes over here. We don't need this. Okay, our starting line is, I thought to drop you few lines. Okay, so we have completed almost half of the letter. After this, we need, is it, I hope you will like my plan, or yours, Naina? It could be the final, right? That's why we need the body of the letter, main text. Main text is over here, longer one. Whatever we plan, whatever we write, the main message we write in the body. So this is the body of letter, and then closing paragraph we need. This is the closing paragraph. This is the closing one. Closing paragraph. And finally, we conclude our letter with yours and then our name. So, this is the arranged form, right? We have arranged the letter over here. Let me read. 5th April 2022, Sanothimi, Bhaktapur. Dear Nisha, I thought to drop you few lines as I will not be at home for a few days. I'm going for a short trek. I'm going to tell you about my plan. So the letter is opening lines, this is, and then the main body. I'm planning to go trekking next week on our summer vacation. I am intending to go on this trek with my family to Nagarkot. In these 3 days, the 3-day walks, we are going to enjoy the scenic natural beauty on the way. Watching the green forest, fresh air and majestic mountains, we will walk to Nagarkot. Our main intention to be there is to observe the splendid sunrise and set. On the other hand, we are thinking of tasting delicious local food there as well. After witnessing the magical moment, we will trek down to Pani Mohan and play in the water over there. During this trek, we are going to click many family photos for a fabulous memory. So this is the main body, and in main body you will find the main message of the plan. Okay, here we are focusing in this later plan, our plan for the trek. And you could see the structures like intending, planning, going to. And the closing line is, I hope you will like my plan. Hey, why don't you join us if you are free on those days and do not have your own plan. If you do not have your own plan, join us. That means yours, Naina, the sender's name. It's closing. So here you can also write a letter like this, and some more activities are there. Yeah, the project work. Yes, now in project work, what you have to do, let me clear you. Prepare a set of questions to find out your friend's plan and intention for the future. Meet at least 4 of your classmates to get their views and note them down. Share their plans and intentions with the whole class. So, first of all, prepare questionnaires, set of questions like where do you plan to go, okay? Who will you go with? Where will you stay? What do you do with these questions? Yes, you are going to ask your friends. And then how long will you stay there? What are you going to see? What will you do there? What are you testing there? So you can prepare a set of questions like this. You can add some more if you want and ask your friends. And one more extra bit is there. Extra bit, the information about colon. Okay, colon, as you can see here, 2 dots. This 2 dot is known as colon. And where do we use it? Between a grammatically complete introductory clause, one that could stand as a sentence, and final phrase or clause that illustrate the preceding thought. So example can make it clear more. Like Professor Pokhrel wrote 2 books on education. You can see here colon, one on educational leadership and other on educational planning. As you can see, the first one is a complete sentence and second one is a phrase, right? So here this is for the explanation of extra information about the first sentence, additional information about the first sentence. One on educational leadership and another educational planning in books. These are the books. In ratios and proportion, we use a colon in ratios and proportion. The proportion of salt water was 1:8. So it shows the proportion. And the last condition is in references between the place of publication and publisher. You can see the reference at last of books or some papers. You can see references at last, and there while writing reference, here after place name we use colon before publisher's name, right? London, and you can see colon Oxford University Press. So with this extra bit of information, I would like to end today's class. I hope you enjoyed and learned many things in this class, like grammatical activities based on present tense, future, simple present, simple future, future continuous, and going to structure, right? And then you must have learned how to write later with mentioning about plans and even project work. You are clear about how to do project work with a set of questions, and finally extra bit as well. So that's all for today. Thank you. Namaste.